Hey, Mr. Mud Duck, how's it going? Just messing around for a little while. Yeah, sleepy. I heard a lot of Australian tonight coming into California. Yeah, cold down under, okay. Dang. Torpedo heat. Hey, I saw your antenna on your house. 170 feet high. That was cool, man. I don't know about it getting out for skip, but it'll be sure good to, talk local. Yeah, we've been having rain here, not real bad, and we didn't have much wind. Wasn't really that much wind, It hit up above us, went in at Garden City or about 90 miles away where it landed at. If it had come in here, it probably would have been kind of bad, but I'm 35 miles from the coast. It'd have been lost 35 miles of wind, We mainly our storms that we get, they come from the west. Y'all send them over here, from over on your side. They cross the Atlantic. I mean, they cross the ocean, come across California, come across the Rocky Mountains. Yeah. Ride down the other side, get up some steam, and they come on down. Yeah, it's up there. That's good. Just put your coax, stick it out the window. Hey, Bud Files, how's it going? You get hit by lightning and mess up something over there at that place. You get hit by lightning and mess up something over there at that place, they're gonna be on you. I had one about that same height on where I worked at. I got a couple of videos with it up there. It was like 170 something feet. Then I had a 10-foot pipe and an IMAX 2000 up there, and I was running about 200 watts. It was where I worked at in a storage room. I had to take it down because they were wanting to inspect the roof, I put it up for about a week just to do it. Hey, William Curtis, how's it going, man? Yeah, it's the catalyst amp. I like that remote on there. Heavy duty wires, Teflon connector, heavy duty variable power, and that's your on and off switch. And your light, and that lights up blue. Clear fan. That's CNC made by Ken Carlock right there. DD21 4K giveaway. DD21 Dirty 150. Got 2290s in it. That's the kind of transistor I like. Got more modulation. It's only got two 2290s in it. It's just a little, it's a driver, small box, modulator. $22.90 Toshiba 2290s. We got a vent right there, see? Come out the top. But he did a real good job on that, man. Beautiful. Hey, he could do that little writing, Amazing. It's made out of aluminum. Thing weighs good too. Got some good weight to it. It isn't cheap made. It's heavy duty case, Big case, get good airflow. QSC 2290, yeah. That's what I run in my truck right now. 8 2290s. Driven by a Texas Star Mod V. This is a separate one I got. That's what I drive the 8 pill with. Out of my Connex 3300 HP. Used to make them there, Mr. Mudduck. I wished I could have got one from you. I didn't know it. You can still get them, but they're not cheap. I know some people have got them. 12-pack, where? No, this is a 2 pill. 2 pill. Catalyst made that for the giveaway. Tomorrow I might light it up. Oh, in my mobile, it's an 8 pill, straight 8. Straight 8, driving it with a 1 pill modulator, Texas Star modulator, V+. And then I got the Connex 3300 into that. I don't always use the Mod V on it all the time. What's up, 30-06? No, I got as much as I can run in my truck. I've got a Colorado with a 5-cylinder. I went and bought a alternator off of an 06 Hummer H3, and it's a 200 amp alternator put on there. And I got capacitors on there, and I got like a 2000 amp battery, sealed battery, ERG battery. And I keep the RPMs up on it. I don't have no trouble. If I don't, and it's just starting up, it'll cut the engine off. You got stung bad. Yeah, I don't know. You can't trust anybody on anymore, you know. I got to take this thing apart, clean it, check all the tubes. This don't go with this. This is 23, S23. What goes with this one is a 23 S9. This goes with an R27. The knobs match with the R27. Those knobs match the Mark II also. Yeah, I just didn't get out there on Skip It. Thunderstorms, one right after another one today. I mean, they were everywhere. You know. Oh. I got a message, Harvey. Hang on. North and South in California. North and South Carolina. Damn, I should have been out there. Yeah, I need to get out there more. I'll be out there tomorrow. I'm going to try that Demco Traveler mobile with the base power supply tomorrow. Let's see, I'm trying to find something here. Fake Motorola MRF 544s. I don't know. Oh, yeah. Trying to make a text here, working on it. Can't see it, but it's on there. It's a ghost. It's a ghost. 17, 11, 12, 19. I just went and bought a $140 wire rack today, which I got 3 of them now. The chrome ones, you know, to put radios on. I got to get them. I got to get some stuff straightened out. Brewster, let's see. I have a 667 with the Shebas. I want a straight 4-pill. Well, the 667 is half of a Sweet 16 with a 2290 driving it. I don't know, why you'd want to change it unless you take it to somebody and get them to take the 2290 out and then drive it with, a radio. Let's see. You got to be careful. What'll happen to those Texas Stars? It'll mess up the relay in there. Well, you gotta watch out. Those relays. There's an upgraded relay that you can get for a Sweet 16 that you can put in there. It's a heavier. They came out with a heavier version. At one time, you could call them, and I don't remember who it called, and tell them that you had a Sweet 16 and you needed the upgrade relay, and they would send it to you free. That's been 10 years ago. But just got to still watch out what you throw into it. Because, like I say, they got a couple of relays. That one big one, it'll lock on. It'll weld on there, and it's take it apart maybe to clean it, but really need to replace it. I burned up one trying to drive it with a 2-pill MRF 455 or 454 modulator called a super modulator. I bought it and then I sold it. It's too much for that 8-pill. It'd have been perfect for the 16-pill, but I was driving it with a 4-pill. Yeah, what is it, 1625s? I like them. I don't have enough to put more in there, I mean, you're really not going to gain anything. Nobody's going to notice, that much difference with, Let's see, channel 17, channel 11, channel 12, channel 19. Trying to figure out what channels I want to put in that Johnson. I got about 20 crystals. I'm just making a list. Channel 17, channel 11, channel 12, channel 19. How difficult is it to bypass? I myself, I've never done it. It's seaweed and 122 of Mr. Mud Duck would be the one to tell you. Mr. Mud Duck used to build them seaweed. I don't know if he did or not. I know Catalyst did. They'd be the ones to ask. I'm more of a tube type guy. I can do stuff with transistors, but you know, reason I do the tubes is I've got them. And that's what I grew up with, In the TV shop that my dad had, that's what I used to use for army men, have tubes, different size tubes. Some of them, the bigger ones might be like a tank, and then the covers for the tuners that you change the channel with, it had these metal, like a octagon cover, and that would be like a building, and you stick some tubes in there and all that. So tubes were my friends, my play friends, I had to stay in that TV shop, Damn, did I mess that up? I got it. What's meant? Oh, Centurion. I got you. Are you putting the LEDs in there, or what you putting in there? Yeah, you need to send me an email so you can talk to me. Got that. That's your link there for your channel, okay? LED for all. Yeah, I made the mistake and put those real bright ones in my Cobra 2000 when I had, I bought new meters from Barcat because those meters were hot, had gotten burned by those wheat lamps that was in there, turned yellow. And, even when I was changing the faceplate on them, and you could still see the yellow in there. So I went ahead and ordered new ones, But what I did, I put the extra bright ones in there, and Gamma Ray Graphics, made me the meter faceplates and put 21 on it. But when that light is so bright, the camera can't pick it up. All you see is a big blur of white. And I need to get a lower output light so you can see, 21 on the meters. What good is it to have it if you can't see it, Lenovo says it is keeping Moto as branding, but gonna call their cell phone Lenovo and do away with Motorola. Okay. What about Moto? They got that folding phone that woman always says, Moto, whatever. I'd like to get this old radio going. I think it used to work. One of them did, one of these sets. Like I say, this is not the set with this radio. It'll work with this, but the one that goes with this one is the R27 receiver. This is the R2700A, which has got the metal knobs and kind of a little cooler looking, But the one, see, the knobs don't match. These knobs look like a Mark II knobs. So my 180 Mark II 180 will match this, or my other one. But I just pull these out because Raccoon Man was wanting to see the radios, and I just had these together because I had to carry them in from outside a while back, and I just stuck them in the shelf. Okay. I've got a Lenovo computer, little laptop, and I've got to get it going. It's got all of my special effects on it, on my YouTube, logos, everything. A ton of videos from way back. Golden Gate, what's up, Golden Gate? Bubba. Shabbos. Golden Gate, I'm gonna have to get you some stickers, man, so you can help me get that 4K giveaway going. Got to help me advertise it. Golden Gate, you got my email? Let me give you my email. Send me an email. Or you got my Facebook. You got my Facebook thing. I can get you on there. Well, let me go ahead and give it to you anyway. Yeah, I'm trying to get the 4K giveaway, see. This is one thing, like I say, we're going to be giving away. Custom built catalyst with it. That's an awesome grill right there, man. CNC machine DD21 4K giveaway. It's called the Dirty DD21 Dirty 150. Power on, got a big variable power vent inside. This lights up with a clear fan, blue. Heavy duty wire connections right there. Teflon connectors. Heavy duty remote. Two 2290s. I told him wanted to get him. I didn't want any 2879s. I just like 2290s, so that's what he built. That's what we're going to be giving away. That, a radio, t-shirts, and stickers. $12.20 ricochet wave. Okay. I got you. You got to send me address, mailing address. There, Golden Gate. Send it to me on that email. It's just easier for me to keep up with it. Come on now, don't give me a. Oh, there you go. It's trying to get something over there. No, getting the ads. Garage Blues Rock. Live in an apartment. The shockwave is in a graveyard. Oh. Okay. That's what I run, a shockwave, modified shockwave. I did it myself. Changed the way some of the connections are made on there. Some guy got on me about it when I was, talking about it. Who do you think you are changing something like that on an antenna? I said, well, I bought the damn thing and it wouldn't work anymore. So that's why I did it, and it's working. Talk everywhere, so. Yeah, shockwave is good. It's good for me, I got it at a good deal. What are you talking about? A Shockwave better than IMAX 2000? Are you kidding? Shit, there ain't no comparison, man. That IMAX 2000, that and the A99, they get hit by lightning. They're not DC grounded, and they get static built up on there. The wind can blow by and deposit ions onto that antenna, and it not being grounded, it'll sound like a freight train coming through there. That's that daggum static building up, and it builds up enough, and there's a storm by, it's going to find it. But with the metal antennas, most of them are all grounded. How they work like that, I don't know if they do. Yeah, anytime you can get off of that, the IMAX is nothing but a wire in there, and that thing flip-flopping around like a wet noodle up there, shit. And it can't handle the power. I don't care. The IMAX can take it. They say 5,000, but when they first came out, they were only could handle 2,000 for a short period of time. 3,000. I mean, that's not RMS. That's what I was told. And all of a sudden, they started saying they could handle 5,000. But that coil in there, I don't think can handle it. I'm not going to blow up my station trying it out. I've ran 2,000 through them and was scared. Yeah, Joe gun pistol. Yeah, anything that's metal is going to be better than that IMAX or Antron 99. Now, don't get me wrong. I've talked all over the place on both of them. I had an IMAX 2000 up over 100 feet high, and lightning just got somewhere near it. And I heard a pop, and I saw it come out of the sky on fire. And my whole backyard was full of splinters. And it was completely gone all the way down past the tuning rings, blown off. And it wasn't even a direct hit. Louisiana Boogie. Let's see what this sounds like.
Zero works 24/7 to kill 99.9% of bugs trapped.
Yeah. Something wrong with this thing. Hey, Red RC, how's it going, man? Let me hang on here. I'm losing my place here. Hey, Red RC, if you haven't already subscribed, all you got to do is subscribe to get in the 4K giveaway drawing. That's all the rules there is. What's wrong with that thing? This is one of the things we're going to be doing. Hey, Lucy Warren's World, how's it going? Yeah, well, see, they're not grounded. The fiberglass antennas are not grounded. They got a coil in there. Hey, Red RC, that's what we're going to be giving away right there. One thing, custom built amplifier, CNC machine grill with a blue lighted fan, variable power, on and off, heavy duty cords, Teflon connectors, and a remote. That'll be in the 4K giveaway with a radio. And I may even put an antenna in there. I'm going to have some microphones. Some people are donating some stuff. I'm donating most of it. Now that's the main prize right there. That's the main prize right there. The catalyst built. Oh yeah, I had one of them get hit, man. Hey, Red RC, have you already subscribed so I can get you a blue wrench? Let me know. Don't cost anything. That way you can put your link down. Anybody that's got a blue wrench, you can put your link down and click on the other person's name, go to their channel and subscribe, then come to you and subscribe. I give everybody one if they subscribe, that's all. I don't monetize. That's just sorry damn music there. Remington Lockhart, I don't know how. You got to watch these people on YouTube. They'll mess you up, man. Can you resist this funky sound? Let's see. Where did Red RC go? Damn, Trump's inviting us to Georgia. That's where he used to live at. He was your bookkeeper back in the 90s. That's who he is. Tommy Warren. Let's see. I don't know. Lucy Warren. That's some kin to Tommy Warren. Oh. I'm trying to keep up here.
Best deal ever is
trying to get us something to listen to here.
Or New York style pizza with any toppings.
Yeah. I guess Red RC took off, man. Where he went? Let me go to RC's channel. I'll be right back. Then we'll go ahead and get him. Yeah, it's made good, you know. See, this is Texas Star here. Little Texas Star modulator. You know, most people would have crammed all of that into here. You know, I got 2 of these. I've always liked these, you know. Popcorn. "15th, I got to go to the ear, nose, and throat people. I got to find out why I got so much congestion here coming out of my nose, you know. It's got to be allergies, but I mean, it, you know, bugged the crap out of me, man. do now. There it is. Jello shots or belly shots? I don't know. Heavy duty, man. That thing's heavy. Ken Carlock made that CNC machine. Amazing. Yeah, I was going to light it up, but I didn't have the room to stick everything up here tonight. I was messing with these radios last night for Raccoon Man. I've got the match to this radio, the receiver, R27. I got it over there somewhere. And this is the R2700. I actually like this receiver better. This is supposed to be one of the best ones right here. But it's even better than the Mark III. You know, and I don't care nothing about sideband anyway. I sure wouldn't try to talk sideband on one of these. I got to get something to straighten this thing up. I just don't want to stay that way. There you go. For some reason that music gets out of whack. Hey, Lucy Warren. Put your link down there, Lucy, to a video or anything. So they can find you. Haven't had a beverage in 30 months. Once in a while I might have a beer, but very seldom I have any, you know. I used to drink them all the time, but I mean, I worked every day and just something to kind of relax, you know. I didn't go out anywhere. Yeah. Gained too much weight with that. I don't know. You can eat a piece of pie that's 2,000 calories, and you can drink a glass of beer that's supposed to be 150 calories, and you'll gain more weight off the beer than you will off the cake. I don't know. It's some kind of anomaly. I guess as well. Both of them got sugar in it. I don't know. Don't know. I don't like beer unless it's freezing cold. It's got to be, what we used to do is put it in ice and put rock salt on top of the ice to drop the temperature on down. And sometimes that beer would be like flakes in there, so cold. That's when you like it, man. So cold it'll like burn your throat going down. This is in the summertime, you know, not in the wintertime. Yeah. They wanted me to join the Moose Lodge, but I didn't do it. There's none around here now. Got the Knights of Pythias. Got them. And the Woodsmen of the World. The Oddfellows Hall, they're gone. Used to be an Oddfellows Hall when I was growing up. They were upstairs over a barber shop in this 2-story building. And I used to go in there and get my hair cut. Now this is like 1960, 62, around there, I don't know, up to about 65, 66, I don't know. And I'd be in there getting my hair cut, and they came in the same front door, and then they walked over to the side on a staircase that went straight up into that room up there. And I asked the barber, I said, where are they going? He said, oh, that's the Oddfellows. And I didn't know what it was, you know. Yeah. They're in the Cajun County Pit Bull Club, okay. Yeah, like ice cream, yeah. Well, you have to put rock salt in that, you know, somewhere in that ice on that to make ice cream. What my mother used to do, put the ice in the outside thing and with rock salt in there, and you spin it around the cream in there, and it would freeze it because that rock salt would make the ice give up the heat, you know. Whatever it did, it worked. But a lot of people don't like you to put ice in there with salt in there with the ice. They said it makes the beer taste funny. That's bull crap. Yeah, Future Farmers of America, yeah. They had that for a while, about in 1968, at Somerville High School, but they didn't have it in Charleston. But they didn't have it much long after that. They abandoned it. They had some 4-H stuff, but what's wrong with this thing? Did the speed get mixed up there? Normal. Yeah. When we were there, we had auto mechanics, woodworking shop, brick masonry, And that was about it. Get out of that. Get rid of that one there.
Zoro.com knows that every job is important.
Tired
It
of
takes
that
a
one.
lot to run a business. And for more than 10 years, Zoro.com has been delivering tools for your tough.
Don't have anything. They need to have trade apprenticeship programs. I went for 5 years apprenticeship on the job training in at school for pipe fitting. We had to work with all kinds of different pipes and know what they were and how to work with them and everything. And you got graded by your supervisor or foreman, and you had to turn that damn thing in every day, pain in the ass. But I was the only one that graduated that year in South Carolina, except this one guy. He was a union pipe fitter and plumber, and they had he worked for CR Hip Company, and they went out of being a union, so he got to graduate with me, but we were the only two. But I was the only regular one that graduated out of the whole state that year. Yeah, I did boiler making work. I did all that. We did all of that, man. We'd go into missile base and a Navy yard and the Air Force base and schools and everything. And I've torn apart those boilers with the sectional boilers, look like horseshoes with the nipple going between the top of them. Take a gantry crane, pick them up, and replace those nipples is what goes bad. Get rusted out because they're not cast iron. Loaded down with asbestos, man. Always said if anybody gets asbestos, I'll get it. Yeah, I worked for the first company for 11 years. They were a general contractor. We did everything, poured concrete, built stuff, built buildings, everything. Not no real huge buildings. His bond was, I don't know how many million, wasn't like he could go build a World Trade Center, but he could build like a support building or something like that, and that's what we did. Had to do carpentry and everything, all kinds of crap. Not no finished carpentry, Yeah, we had those, spud wrenches. You go in that, if one of those nipples broke off, they're so thin that you put a damn big ass pipe wrench on them. That pipe wrench will crush that nipple. If it won't turn, that damn pipe wrench will crush it, turn it into an egg shape. So once that happens, you got to saw it off. Take that spud wrench and go in there, and then there's two different kinds. One has got all these like different shapes on it that goes in there and removes the spitting out of there. Then you got the internal pipe wrench. Go in there and get them out. But mainly what we had to do was take a Sawzall or a special hacksaw, cut that nipple in the bottom, then take a chisel and a hammer and bend it and pull it out of there. Yeah, I always wanted to go to Alaska to go on the pipeline, but I couldn't because I had some kids and married and stuff. I couldn't have been gone that long. Shit. If I was single, I'd have been up there in a minute, man. Golden Gate, how do you get that 1220 so little? Even the zero is little in the two. I don't know how you do that. I'd like to do that. I'd like to make the UDX little and the 21 big. Old-fashioned adjustable spud wrench with a wing nut to lock it in place. We had a real old man back in the day. He was older than me now. Theodore Simpkin. He was a pipe fitter. And it worked for W.K. Prowser, one of the oldest plumbing companies in Charleston. By A.O. Smith was another one. They were the two down Broad Street. And they took care of all those old houses down on the Broad Street and around the Battery. And he retired from there and came over to where we were at. And he's the one that showed me a lot about oil burners, which I never did like messing with them. It wasn't long before they were taken out, put gas burners in, natural gas burners. Yeah, they still make them, A.O. Smith, but that was his name, A.O. Smith. He was in Broad Street, had it right down there on Broad Street, like Millionaire Street. He had a shop down there with all kind of antique tools up in the glass window. What a minute, what are you talking about there? Yeah, A.O. Smith made a lot of stuff. They made a lot of pumps, used to put in A.O. Smith pumps, motors. They made a lot of stuff, man. Drift pins. Let's see, Golden Gate, you already forgot you. Got to write it down. It works with a cell phone, keyboard. The keys have sub-commands most of the time, so don't seem to work on computers. Just the mobile phones. I don't know what you're talking about. You know, we had to cut those glass tubes. Had the inside glass tube cutter. It like had two little rollers on one side and a wheel, and you'd stick it down in that sight tube, level tube. A lot of them had to be cut, but different, lengths. And you stick it down in there, and you roll it around, you score it, and you tap it. And if you were lucky, it'd break right there. Sometimes they would heat it, but a lot of times it would crack good then and be all right. And then a little bit later, because you put that heat on it, the whole damn thing would bust. More silica glass, I put that in. Had those damn couplings, now borosilicate glass. That's iron. We had two types. We had one that was a cast iron glass that we had to use acid caulking, acid packing, caulking rope, or whatever you call it. Not hemp, the old tarred kind, We used the one with the red or green stripes in it and packed it in there. And it was hub and spigot, heavy as hell, man. But it had glass in it, so the acid wouldn't eat it. But Bayer Chemical Company out of Germany came and went up to area, and we had to do the glass, borosilicate glass fittings and all, and it was okay if you could butt them together and put that like a no-hub band, but it had like a ceramic insert in it that would bump together. You also had some that would go between a cut and a bell or a spigot. But you had this table you put it on, and the thing had all kinds of damn flames on it. The first flames, they were on that thing heating it up. And then you take that, like you say, you take that, the bigger tubing cutter and go inside first. You'd go inside and you'd cut it, score it, and then you take that out and you'd roll it on those torches. And then when you got done with that, you'd push it on over to some other torches that were not as hot, and you let it cool down that way. And a lot of times you think you had it, and you'd be there doing something else, and you'd hear something go tink, and look back, and there'd be a big ass horseshoe busted out of it. What are you talking about? Yeah, we didn't have the triangular file. That would be on the outside. We used the inside for some reason. Hello there, Cheevers GK5. You doing okay? You're in India. Good to see you. I'm playing some music now. Yeah, I got in. They got on me last week because I was rolling with had all kind of music on here. They had me banned in countries and everything else. So I had to go back and delete them. Yeah. This thing don't want to act right. Let me shut it off. Got to reset it. Getting out of whack. Yeah, did a lot of work at the medical university and the VA hospital. We had those labs there, that the fume hoods and all that we had to have that borosilicate glass. And I remember there was these rats they were experimenting on, and we were up there running some piping and had to tap into a line, and I seen a bunch of rat parts go floating by in the glass. I'm thinking, I need a damn spacesuit to mess with this crap. You don't know what kind of, they stuck in here. But I was stupid and did it anyway. Wouldn't do it now. I don't think they'd make you do it now. Back then, they'd give a crap. Yeah, they were rough back then, man. You got OSHA. Yeah, they don't care. They hard for them to get on a government job. They'll come on a private job, but the government kind of lets them slide, you know. Let's see if I don't know what's wrong with this thing. I've got this computer down here instead of this thing. All of a sudden, it's acting up. I don't know why. But I want to get big loud going here. Let me see what I can find. Yeah, I'll check it out. The 40 channel Centurion, yeah. That'd be great. Can the 23 be brought up? Can the 23 with a... I don't like to modify a 23 channel because when it was built for 23 channels, and you start fooling around with that and you start losing power. You can click the channels and you can see after you get through 23, you can see the power start dropping off. But the 40 channel, they were set up that way, and let's see what I can find here. It can't be still going on. Variac, yeah, that's what it is right there. That's my small one. I got a big 220 one or 240 out there, and 3 times as big as that. It was a government, I guess. I got it from an old Navy guy. Let's see here. Adjust the plate voltage on... Yeah, it's not that. It's the tuning. It's the tuning of the circuits, alignment. It's not that. It's the alignment. It's in resonance. It's got to be aligned right. Let's see here. Unlimited music for YouTube. Not free. Upbeat, no cost. No cost, no copyright issues. I don't know. Let's see. Okay, come on. What's the gimmick? Damn. What's that? Something was. Well, it's the fork. Okay. Let's see what this is. Jazz music. Um, what are you talking about there? Golden Gate. Hold the number button down when you're entering your numbers. When it comes out small, like oh, okay. I got you. I'll try it out. Yeah. Oh, let me see what. Let's see here. Damn. I got you. Thank you. I understand now. Yeah, you have to remind me later. I got too much going on right now. Trying to get this speaker to work. It's hunting this thing. It says it's connected, then it cuts back off again. Ah. Make sure. I've had it working before. Okay, man. Yeah, thank you. Let's see here. Steve Edwards, I'm going to take a picture of two different ones, a 40D and a 40 PLL. Okay. You got my email. What's the difference between the 40D and the 40 PLL? The 40D is the one that a friend of mine had that I was going to get, and he sold to somebody else. It wasn't like I was dying for radio, and he didn't know how to use it. He didn't. He was only good like with a radio with 2 buttons on it, and that was it. Got it now. Picked it up now. I had to cut it off and then cut it back on. I don't understand that. It's weird. Yeah. Yeah, I know you can do it. You can go on Restream. You can go on Pyramid and send them to different ones. You can do it on Facebook and YouTube and X. StreamYard to do it. You can put it on like about 30 different ones. Oh, 40D is digital. Okay. Whichever one, puts out the best modulation and got a good receive. I don't care that much about how much power it puts out. I've got that. I can't get modulation. I can get extra power though. I can bring you right on up whatever you want. All right, now that I got this thing going, let me see if I can find this one here. See, they got you wanting to sign in and all. Come on. Come on. We're going to paint it gold. Red, orange, yeah. About the time they get over to one side, they got to come back, eh? Oh, yeah. That says it's free, but it's not. They call it royalty free, but it's not free. Never ending job, yeah. Can't use lead paint anymore. That was slowed it down, but you can't use that anymore. Painting the lead on there, that would, oh, the lead, you got to get it out. The hell? Oh, I'm not even on YouTube. Crap. I thought it was on YouTube. No wonder. Can't find it. Okay, William Curtis, have a good one, man. Come by tomorrow. Don't forget Saturday night, 8 to 9 o'clock. Yeah, I know the Golden Gate. I know about that. And they said it's cracking and getting ready to open up. They say it's getting ready to open up there. Cracking and moving. That's where Jesus is going to come through. Yeah, they built, what do you ought to do? No, let me stop. Let me stop before I get in trouble. I have to be kosher. And that's all I want to say. Yeah, bunch of bastards. Yeah. Sephardic. Yeah. I thought it was Anunnaki or whatever you call it, Anunnaki. Oh, you retired as a bus driver? Okay. Where are tits at? Tits. They got, I see those guys with that damn big ass thing on. Hey, you got to have balls to wear something like that. You know what I mean? You got to have balls to wear that. I got to give them that. They don't give a damn. They go, That stuff is expensive too. All that crap they wear, you know, I call it crap. I mean, but it's not crap. It's just stuff they wear and very expensive. It isn't cheap being Jewish, you know. Damn, you got to have separate kitchens. You can't mix meat and dairy together, and you got to do this, you got to do that. You know, got to have that thing on your head and your arm wrapped around there. God, I couldn't do it. I guess if that's all you knew, that's what you do, you know. Well, that's that tidget thing. That's like a scarf or something. Fringes, tassels. The talus. There's so many things, you know, that you gotta have. Can't eat this, can't eat that. Yeah, I don't know about that thing on your head and your arm. I don't know, man. It's like I'd be a little kid, right? And your dad would come, okay, son, you got to put this on your head now. You got to put it on your arm. Why, Dad? That's what, you got to do it, and I don't know. I guess if you didn't know anything but when I was growing up, used to be a little store down the road down there. They didn't have big supermarkets back then. They just had little mom and pop stores, and they were all Jewish, And one of the stores was Mr. Firetag, Israel Firetag. And he had two sons, Philip Firetag. As far as I know, he turned into a Baal's bondsman. And then he had another son, I don't know what his name was, and then a girl. And they'd go in that store and eat all day from one end of the aisle to the other one. And I used to get mad at them because they got new toys and stuff because Hanukkah came sometimes before Christmas. Now it seemed like it's coming on the same day. But back then it seemed like it came first. And I was jealous of them because they'd get new toys, because we didn't have any money to buy any toys. We got my toys from the daggum drugstore. But I was happy with them, Had those army men and tanks and stuff like that, and you put those bridges together with the rubber bands on it, and then you could push this button and the bridge would fly apart. That was the blowing up the bridge, and of course we had to have a BB gun. Ralph crammed them, yeah. You have your horn. Yeah, I knew so many of them. Helped bury most of them. Dig with the front of the shovel, and then the last you go with the back. Yeah. Do it because you believe in it, and that's, you know. Oh yeah, I know. That's like anything else, you know. They won't, you know, to go out there. They got their, you know, big money clothes on, man. Big. I mean, I was watching some show where this woman, she was, she wasn't a shiksa. She was a regular. She might have been a yenta. I don't know, but she was interviewing them, and a couple of them had attitudes. You know, I mean, they were Hasidic, and they didn't have time to. They were very, you know, they didn't have, like, you know, patience for anything. You know, you ask them something, and I don't know. That's just the way they are, the way they were. Yeah. Oh yeah, I know that. Man, I grew up. I might as well have been a, you know, a convertible. I might as well have converted with all I've been around and done and been with. Many friends that was Jewish, you know, over the years. A lot of them are dead. A lot of famous ones. A convertible, yeah. You always tell them that I'm certified and circumcised. So super sport. I like matzah. I like matzah. I like it. Put butter on it, and then I like to put it in the little toaster oven a little bit and get it a little more toastier, just almost before it gets too toasty. Put butter on it, and man, that's good. Peanut butter. Somebody just found out the other day, and I thought I knew everything. But during Passover or whatever, you can't drink Coca-Cola. You got to get the one with the yellow cap on it, because it's made out of corn syrup, high fructose corn syrup. Yeah. And so they go with the 100% sugar, but they put the yellow cap on it. Beef steaks are good. Oh yeah, the matzah, yeah, unleavened bread. They didn't have time for it to rise. What's that thing? The growler that you spin around. You know, that guy that did something back then. I done forgot a lot of it. I got a couple of those growlers. You know, you sling them around. Rah, 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 you know. I got dreidels. I got the dreidel. This thing here, you spin it around and makes noise, and that's supposed to be your against that guy that did something with what, the Maccabees or something. I don't know what his name was. Some name, Hamastash, and what are the Hamastash and hats? You, best I can. It's like something stripping, like a piece of yeah, like a spring inside of metal scraping, and it's like a noise toy, you know. I used to know the name of it there. You had a lot of them. Used to give them to my kids. Email won't work. All right, let me write it down for you again. That's the one I use for my channel. Can I put a link in the chat? I can't get pictures anywhere other than on Facebook or on email. But let me send me an email to myself here and double check it. I've been getting email there all day, but let me go back and try it here. Okay, now I've got to go to AOL. No, I've got to go to Yahoo. Oh shit, got to sign in again. Okay, I just got one coming in just to myself. So the one I give you is working. I just sent one to myself from AOL, my personal email to my radio thing. So it's working. Put your links in the box. I just got through having 4th of July cookout. You can go look. I don't use propane anymore. It's too hard for me to control the heat on it. I just use charcoal where I can put it over to one side and put the food on the other side. And then I could put, smoking chips in there. And the charcoal just makes better flavor. Used to have this propane is faster, yeah. Now my son-in-law has a pellet stove. He's got to be high tech. So he's got an app on his cell phone that it tells him what the temperature is and how the time is going and all kind of stuff. But I use smoking chips. I soak them in water and drop that on there, and then I keep the lid shut But I tell you what, I had some jalapeno peppers in there July the 4th, and I had them on my mother's cornbread maker. Looked like a hot dog thing that made cornbread, you know. Looked like corn. And I had them on there, and they were sizzling. And when I opened that lid, those fumes hit me in the face. I'm gonna tell you what, it's like pepper spray, man. Jeez, it had me choking. I had two different kind of beans in there, southwestern and some other kind of spicy beans there inside to the cooker. I had onions in there. I had jalapenos. I had two different kind of bratwurst, and I had corn on the cob wrapped in aluminum foil cooking it. I like to keep it in the shucks and cook it that way. I think it's a whole lot better because all you got to do when you get it done is just open it up and peel those hairs right off. They just come right off, man. But get those corns that they have already cut. They're going to try to outlaw barbecue in California because of the pollution. Man, that place is crazy. What y'all's boy coming here for? What's Newsom coming around here? He needs to stay away. I want him in South Carolina. Yeah. Him or that woman, the mayor. I better watch out. YouTube will get me. Signed a bill saying it was okay for having barbecue in California. Okay. They're gonna ban old cars, you know? Yeah. Crazy. Hey, Brewster. What do you do, Brewster? Go to jail for multiple offender for grilling. Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy out there. Oh. Mm. Natural aluminum foil and husk. Oh, that's the way you're talking about? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I open up. What I do is I peel back the husk and I put, I've already melted some butter and already put some salt and pepper in there. Maybe a little dash of hot sauce, just a tiny, tiny bit, I like Richard's hot sauce. I mean, I like any of them. Don't give me any habanero. I mean, I could get stomach ache from that stuff. I mean, or that Reaper and all that. I don't need to burn up my mouth and my stomach, and I just want it to have a little flavor, Put a little drop there and mix it up, and then pour it inside the corn in that shuck, and then put it in the aluminum foil and throw it on there. And man, that shucks kind of keep the moisture in and add flavor to it, because that's part of the corn too. Land of the free and home of the brave, the West Coast. Yeah, I always heard it was the land of the fruits and nuts, but that's just what I heard. I don't know. There's Lucy Warren's world there, Lucy. We're going to get in trouble staying up so late. Yeah. I wish they could. Always wanted to go to California, you know? I mean, back in the day, man, that was the shoot, everything was happening out there. Oh, some garlic, yeah, man. Garlic's good. It's good for you, too. You had to do it manually? Okay, I don't know. Yeah, I like garlic, and I like Valdelia onions. Let me go and look at the email here. Beer festival, okay. I still don't see it. The new mail, I don't see it. Unless it went to spam. Let me look. Maybe it went to spam. There's no message in the folder. Spam again. Let's see. Nothing. Nothing in the trash. Unread. Inbox. Hadn't got a thing, brother. I still didn't get them there. Maybe they're coming in there, Steve. I don't have them. $12.20, yeah. WWF fights, yeah. I just got the test message from me. That's all I got. We got Raccoon Man. And that's it. July the 6th. August the 30th. And me at today. That's all I got. Can you just send me an email with nothing in it? Just test. Just type test. Garlic fries, yeah. I don't know about no Gilroy garlic ice cream. Never would mess with that. I don't know about that. All right, I'm going to give you another email. I don't know why that isn't working. This one may be easier. This is another one I've got. It's not my personal one. It's another business one here. Okay. There's another one there, Steve. Try that one. Just send test or something and I'll look. Just send a simple thing with test on it. And then don't send the pictures first. I don't know what that would have to do with it. That's what I do sometimes to see if it maybe break it in. I don't know. So your boy Ozzy, last tour, huh? Last show. He looking bad. All of them are, man. They old as hell. I couldn't believe Debbie Harry is almost 80 years old, man. God. I mean, when she was my girlfriend back in the day, you know? She was my fantasy girl back then. Didn't I say I sent them out? Yeah, I sure did. Let me see where I sent, what day I sent them on. Hang on. Let's see here. Okay. August the, let's see. Okay, let's see what else I got. Sent. Let me see. Sent. Okay. All right. August the 30th. Possibly the July the 1st. Let's see. Maybe July the 2nd. Let's see. July the 1st. So I sent them out on the 2nd. Because, see, I had to get to send me the address. You sent me an email, and then I had to get back with you to get the address, and then it took a little while to get back to me. But they should be there anytime now. It's the 12th. Hopefully they'll be there tomorrow or Monday. I don't know. I don't have a tracking on it, but I don't usually have any problem. I know sometimes just to go to Mud Bucket, I gave him some a couple of weeks ago, and he was only 10 miles away from me, and it took a week and a half to get him. Okay, let's see. I'm going to go to Gmail. Nope. I got Zillow and don't have no Steve on here. No Steve. I got the Zillow is the last thing I got. Want me to confirm my email. Address verified. Business around to use Zillow or replace phone calls and walkie-talkies. I don't want no business email. I'm not trying it for free. I'm going to go back to Gmail and look in the spam. Got, nope. July the 29th, June the 29th is this last spam that I got from Still Weed Eater people. So I don't know where you're sending them to. They're not coming here. Did you send it to Gmail? Well, yeah, I sent it out, and that's all I can do. All I can do. Okay, let me go back to Gmail and look. Gmail, okay, inbox, nothing. Nothing. The last email I got was at 9:52 p.m. July the 10th. July the 10th. Looking in spam. June the 29th is the spam. All mail. Okay, I'm going to go to that. Got a Zello. Got YouTube sent me my own message at 1:02 a.m. Okay. Nope. Not getting nothing. There's something on your end there. I get hundreds of emails all the time. I don't know what's going on. Yes, sir, there, Brewster. Yeah. I've sent them out to Germany. I've sent them out to England, Ireland. Let's see where else. Oh, Mexico. All over California. All over the place. Sometimes they take longer for whatever reason. I didn't have your name. You didn't give me your name. I just put Brewster on there, 3006 as your name and the address. So Steve, if you want to put your email down just quick enough so I can copy it, I'll erase it and send you an email. Nobody is going to see that email except the people that's on there. And I trust these people here, so they're not going to do anything with the email. And then we'll erase it as soon as I take a picture of it with my cell phone, and then I'll knock it off of there. All right, here we go. Let me take it. Okay. All right. See, it's gone. All right, let me go over here to, we'll do it on Gmail. I'm typing it right now. All right, let's see here. I'm going to put on here Radio test. It should be over there. It should be coming. Golden Gate, I need to get your address, your email, or you saw my email. Write my email down there, Golden Gate, or take a picture of it or whatever. That's where you can send an email, so I can send you those stickers, a few stickers, you know. I don't care if anybody. Okay, well, you got it, right? As long as you got it. All right, let me go see if I got this other email here. No, I got the sent. Okay, the inbox. Okay, receive the test email. Okay. Sending you one back. You got it, okay. I sent you one back, Steve, saying to send me the pictures. I got your email. It says receive test email. I'll just be waiting on it. Maybe it don't want to send the pictures. I don't know. That might be the problem. I don't know. Going to have to be getting out of here pretty soon. It's going to be 4 o'clock before I know it. I'm supposed to be doing some yard work tomorrow. I did some today. The chain come off my chainsaw. The gas-powered hedge clipper, it started acting up. The carburetor on it needs to be cleaned out or replaced. The big jack steel pole saw, it started acting up. But I got cut what I needed to get cut. They were hanging out over the driveway. Scratch cars. Okay, let me check you out there. Okay, I got you. Yeah, I see it. Sitting on a white towel. Now that's the digital one, okay. Yeah, that's beautiful. That's very pretty. Very nice. Yeah. Like I say, I always wanted to take that clock out of there and put a freak meter in it, but not now. You know, I mean, one day I would maybe. Oh, good. I got it. Yeah, VP. Let's see here. Okay. Hey, bank robber. Just a Texas Star Black Widow 350DX high drive. Comes original box. Okay. Has anybody been in there trying to make more channels or jack it up or whatever? I don't know. That's one thing I don't like is somebody to get in a radio and try to modify the damn PLL. I mean, you know, back in the day, didn't know any better. That was one thing, but to do it nowadays, it's just ridiculous. Because older radios, you know, get in there, putting a whole bunch of heat on those older IC chips and on that trace and everything. The trace lifts up and comes loose, and man, I tell you, it's not worth it. Start messing around, and you don't know what kind of flux they used, and start eating into everything, and it's not good to do that. I'm guilty of it, but that's back in the day. Now you don't need to do it, but see, back then we didn't have any galaxies or any of that stuff. Not that I knew about. Of course, you had, you know, comes with a 2879. Got two switches for channels, but it all works good. Okay, where are they at in the back? Where are the switches at? Let me look. What did I do with it? Here, email, Gmail. Let me look. I don't see. Is it using some of the front ones? Push buttons or something? I don't know. Oh, yeah. Really is nice looking. Yeah, in the back's always good. I you know, I don't understand those guys. I got a couple of radios that they had plenty of room to put them on the back. What they do? Drill right in the front, right where the emblem is, and you know, can't read the emblem because it's got a switch there. You know, I said, look at that crap. I mean, how many times are you going to be switching channels like that? You know, put it in the back, and you're good to go. So what y'all's plan for tomorrow? Make sure you come by tomorrow night now for the shout out wheel. 8 to 9 o'clock. About 9 we got to do it. Everybody gets restless. Sometimes I've been to 9:30 and Oh, I'm getting real sleepy now. And got to get it going. It takes more time to set it up than it does doing it. Bank robber running my Striker SR655 HP and my semi truck blowing some smoke out here in Fontana, California. Got any fires out there in California now? That place is always on fire out there, man. God. Fire, earthquakes. Not too many floods. You know, they get the water. There's just not a lot of water out there, I guess. Yeah. If y'all would let everybody know about the 4K giveaway coming up soon. All you got to do is subscribe. They don't have to do nothing else. Let me put a link up here for that to explain it. We'll do a lot of splaining, Lucy. A lot of splaining. Did Dan Bongino and Cash Patel, his name is, quit? I don't know. Something funny about that. I talked to my wife about it. I said, there's something stinks with that list, you know. I don't want to write anything down. Don't write anything down about it. Let's see here. What am I supposed to be doing here? Okay. Ooh. Oh. There you go. I finally got it. Got that. Let's see. Gotta go for shorts. Let's see. Shorts. Let's see. Got the shorts. You got shorts on. Let's see. I don't guess it's in the shorts. I don't know. What is it? Videos? Yeah, it's in videos because it's got to be less than a minute.
If you don't like missing.
So I'm going to share it. I'm going to copy it. I'm going to come over here. Golden Gate. All right, hey, check out this link. Check out that link right there. That'll explain the 4K giveaway, everything. It's nothing to it. Golden Gate and Steve and Bank Robber. Fred Funk. Hey, Fred, how's it going? Just getting ready to get out of here. Golden Gate, he can't keep his eyes open. Yeah, it's short. It's a little short video about the giveaway. And Brewster 30-06. Oh, you're on your lunchtime? You got to hurry up and win some stickers on the shout-out wheel so I can send you some stickers over there and put them over the top of like a stop sign and take a picture of it and tell me where it's at. You know, I got them over in Serbia. Some over in where is it at? Denmark? I don't know. They've taken pictures like that. Yeah, stick them on something, you know. I'm scared to put them on there. I'm scared. Well, just stick them on there with some tape and then pull them off, you know. My daughter and my son-in-law and my grandson, they're going to go to England this coming week. And I'm going to give them some stickers. And I want him to go stick one of them on Big Ben. You know. Nah, he's too scary to do that. Just stick them on something over there and take a picture of it and then take it back off. Don't matter, as long as you got it. They said if you don't have a video of it, it didn't happen. So it had a video of it, and it happened, but it just didn't happen very long, I guess you could say. You saw the amplifier there, didn't you, Fred, that giveaway? That's the DD21 4K giveaway amp. Catalyst built it. Two 2290s. Remote. Teflon. 239s. Heavy duty cord and strain relief connections. Heavy duty variable control and variable power, and on and off in a light. And this turns blue in here. That's part of the giveaway. Don't cost nothing. But that's what we're going to have. And then the radio and some t-shirts, whatever size I've got. If you need a 5XL, they won't be able to get it. Whatever I got is what it is. And if it's too little, you can take and put it in a frame or hang it on the wall, you know. Because I bought a bunch of them, and right now I can't get any right now. I got too much going out right now. I'm not hurting for any money, but I don't have $200 or $300 right now to spend on more t-shirts and just have them set, you know. I've got a box of t-shirts that I had made. Wayne Custom Screen Printing made them for me, and I never did sell them, you know. I just give them away. I mean, that, you know, I got to give them away and pay for them and then ship them, you know. I mean, you know, that kind of adds up a little bit. See, I don't monetize or accept any gratuity because I don't want my hobby to turn into a job. Got to worry about how much this is going to get from this and how much from that. I don't need that anymore. Well, 11 people are in here, and I hate to do it, but it's going on past 3:30. It'll be 4 o'clock pretty soon, and I got to get some rest there. And I appreciate it. I'll be live tomorrow, starting around 8, somewhere between 8 and 9, to do the shout out wheel. Get in there and get on the shout out wheel and take a chance to win the stickers for tonight. Well, it's tonight. And a pack of stickers. And that's a lot of them. Like I said, I just sent a pack to Mr. X down in San Diego. Mr. X CB Shop. But up at the top up here, you'll see the link to look at about the shout out wheel, about the 4K giveaway. It's the link right up there with 21SC in yellow. All you have to do is click on that, and it'll take you right to it, explain everything. It's nothing to explain. It's just do it, you know. Okay, I enjoyed it, man. I'll catch y'all tomorrow night. I mean tonight. You know what I'm talking about. I'm writing this like yoga. Yodi. Was the name Yoga? Yoda? Said everything backwards. Tonight, see you. Got to go down and get me some water. Then I'm going to go lay down for a while. Have a good one. Bump, bump.